Hello my friends, and welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to be testing Vallejo, or Vallejo, however you guys say it, metal color, airbrush colors. These are an acrylic version, I call a version of Alclads, which are lacquers. And most metal colors are either a lacquer or an enamel. AK Extreme Metal has one. Matter of fact, let me show you that right now. Here is the AK Extreme Metal. This, of course, is I think this is an enamel. And this is an alcohol base. This is Vallejo's other series. It's called Liquids. It's either Liquid Gold, Liquid Silver. And that's another series. I tested these a while ago, but I might revisit this and go through a few more thorough testing on that. But for now, looking for an acrylic alternative. I don't use many acrylics. I'm a solvent guy. But a lot of you guys out there use only acrylics, and we are looking for a good acrylic metallic metal type colors. Realistic metals, not metallics like for a car, like metallics like you see from Alclad. So, yeah, these are really nice. They're a nice size jar, 32 milliliters, which is a good size. They have a nice dispenser bottle top. A little sloppy for me. The idea is great, but I find they get messy pretty quick. But they do come with a shaker ball. All right. I will shake them using, oh man, I forget how heavy this thing is. My 4 E's will just listen to that thing shake right up. Just the one upside down, then flip it over. Ready to go. Now these are airbrush ready. You're not going to thin them. I'm going to airbrush them using my GSI Creos Platinum 0.3 millimeter needle. And this is the one I just purchased. I keep telling you guys they're on sale. They're so cheap, I actually bought a backup. You just can't beat it. But here's mine that is 3 years old. It looks like the day I bought it, including the cup. Look at that. I love this airbrush. It performs every time perfectly. And I do like it. We're going to spray it at 18 psi using this with a 3 needle. You can also use a 2. 4 might be a little too large, but it should be all right if you dial the air down. And I tested this over a gloss black and a matte black and got really no great difference, particularly on camera. So what I did was we're just going to go with flat black, or this is a semi-gloss. This is a primer. I'll show you the primer that I used. I use these Titans. Now look at that. You get a lot of money. Your money's worth in these cans. It's a full-size can. This is Ammo by Meg is a company, I think, that distributes it. But the company is Titans Primer. It's Titans Hobby. It's a primer out of Italy. Product of Italy. And all kinds of colors. Red, yellows. I got them all behind me. But these are really terrific primers. And look how nice they went on this spoon. That's what it looked like before. Let's see, I'll show you. Yeah. Nice, satiny, smooth finish. Excellent. So, yeah, we're going to... I'm not going to spray all of them because on camera it's tough. These are white aluminums, dark aluminums. We're going to go over the colors right now, and it's a little negligible seeing it go on. When they dry, they look different. So I will show all of these on camera. This isn't the entire lineup. This is what I happen to have. But I will show you everything that I do have. Pale burnt metal, gold, copper, white aluminum, duraluminum, some companies just say duralumin, burnt iron. And this is the set. Now they have multiple sets. This is about 30 bucks. But it's 10, 20, 30, 40. That's 10 bucks off because these are almost 10 bucks a jar, believe it or not. But it's a good size, and that's about what you get price-wise for Alclad. So chopping off 10 bucks total is a good way to go. Now this set is for specifically, it's for metallic panels, meaning if you're going to do aircraft, you're going to do little panels. And let me show you the cool thing about this. It comes with the catalog of all the colors. Got almost all of them here. I don't have jet exhaust, magnesium. There's a couple the store was out of. Here's their gloss black primer, which we're going to go ahead and use the primer I showed. And there's the 3 sets. Jet exhaust, aluminum dope for aircraft and engines, plus mine, which is the panels. And then it's got a nice instruction sheet inside. Really good. It tells you what to use as a base. And we're going to put different colored panels. And that's what we're going to go ahead and do. They recommended silver in the booklet, so I said we'll go with what they say. So I took this aircraft wing from this little Airfix kit right here, P-51 Mustang. You can see it was $10 at Hobby Lobby. It was 40% off, $6. Perfect price for me when I needed something to test. All right, but anyway, that's the silver. You already seen it, a little sneak peek. It's dried. I wanted it to dry for a day. And if you're going to be masking, they recommend over a primer, and this was primered black like this. So at the very end of the test, we're going to go ahead and mask this off and see what multiple panel colors will look like. All right, actually, let's go ahead and take these out of the kit and go over the colors they have here. Aluminum. All right, hold on. Dark aluminum, trying to get that right. Stumbling over my lips. What we got here? Steel and silver. All right. Now the color they recommended for the base is aluminum, so that's what I went with. And let's get this packaging aside. So that's the full lineup. I think on camera we're gonna go with I don't know, just pale gold. We'll do some. I'll do one of the silver colors. So we'll go with the pale burnt metal and gold because that's quite different. That'll show up on camera. And the rest I can do off camera, but I will show you the results. But we're going to do this on camera. We're going to mask this off and see what it looks like. Maybe something darker. Dark aluminum. We'll go with that. We'll go lighter. This is the regular aluminum and this is the dark aluminum. We'll make a little panel with that. So that's what we'll do. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how we're going to clean the airbrush. And that is this. This is steaming hot water. I just brewed a cup from my Keurig, my K-Cup brewer. Actually, I have a Ninja brewer. And I keep this old travel mug for that. It keeps it warm a long time on the bench. It's like boiling water. I shoot that through it. And then to finish it off, I'll pass any of my airbrush cleaners through it. This I happen to have a big bottle of Vallejo, so we'll go ahead and use that. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to spray a couple now. And then we're going to come back to the bench. We're going to show you how we're going to mask off one of these panels here with the dark. And we'll go with that. So for now, we're going to go ahead and airbrush using these 2 colors. I already showed you shaking them up. We're going to do that. I already got the spoons ready. And that is all. All right, let's head over to my paste spray booth here. Next time, we're going to probably be in the waterfall spray booth. But for now, we're in the room. The old Fortress of Solitude here. So we're going to go ahead and head over to the booth now. I'm going to spray this with 18 PSI straight out of the bottle. And we're going to go lightly and check out the results. We'll see you at the booth. All right, my friends, here we are at the booth. We are hooked up, ready to go. I thoroughly shook this in my 4E's paint shaker. I already labeled the spoons. This is pale burnt metal. So let's show you. We're going to go straight in the cup. That should be all we need. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to go on gentle. This stuff goes on really good for an acrylic. It does not behave like their normal acrylic line. It actually doesn't run, and you don't have to really take your time like I show in my how to spray acrylics video. Check that out. Great results. It doesn't quite have that super mega realistic look that Alclad seems to really recreate the metals, but there is zero smell here. You can clean it up with water. You probably can spray this over your garbage bucket, really. There's just no fumes at all. There we go. Look how nice and even. Let's try it over white, as I am curious if we're going to get something completely different here. Yeah, it's going to be tough to see on camera. Oop, compressor just kicked in. Yeah, not much. White is really tough to see. But I'm going to go ahead and show you one of them over gloss black so you can see if there's a difference. This airbrush really does like this paint. It goes on really even using this gun here, this brush. All right, no difference at all. This is why I I chose to just go with the matte black primer. But let me go ahead and show you how we're going to clean this gun out. Give me 1 second and I'm going to go grab the hot water. Okay guys, here's the hot water. All right, get the Vallejo airbrush thinner here. All right, going to go in for some hot water. In we go. I do like to flush it in and out. It's just what I do. I get most of the paint out with the eyedropper. Dispose of that. Now I'm going to go in with some clean water. Just blast it out. Spilt a little on my black mat here. All right. With this airbrush, all you do is loosen. This is not the protective cap. This is the actual nozzle here. We're just going to loosen it a quarter turn. See that? And then don't even have to hold the front. Watch the bubbles. Yeah. Just pull, push in, and pull back like you're airbrushing, but nothing's going to come out because it breaks the seal and it back flushes on its own without having to put a cap over the front or anything. Now what I do is when I back flush, I do like to dump this out instead of spraying it back in because you've just back flushed all of the stuff out. I'm going ahead. I'm going to get a paper towel. Usually put this in my little bucket, but we're going to be on screen here, so do that. All right, dumped it all out. Now I like to get a little bit of like their thinner to get a good cleaning before I put the next color in. And that's it. Cleaned up, good to go. That was what, 45 seconds? So that's what you do. Hot water when using Vallejo or any acrylic. Blast a little bit through, flush it out with the eyedropper, get all the dirty stuff out, put another clean batch in, loosen the cap, and back flush. And then that's it. I like to shoot this too at the very end just to these have a little bit of lubricants in them. And it sets me up for the next color, which will be the gold. I'm going to go get that now, and I'll see you right back here. All right, guys, I'm back with the gold. Let's go ahead and just pour it right in. Don't need much. We're just going to do the 1 spoon. Here we are, already labeled gold. All right, let's blow some of this dust off if there's any on there. Here we go. Now you can flash dry this, which means push down, don't pull back. See, I'm showing you on my hand so no paint's coming out. And it's a little air drying like I like to do with my when I spray acrylics. Just get a quick flash dry on the first layer. I'm going to go in with another light layer. Well, the gold comes out kind of nice. Really nice. Look at that. That's a good gold. That's a good looking gold. Very nice. A little bit of a green tint to it, it seems. which is an actual color, right? Green gold. I have some here in the collection. All right, yeah, we'll let that dry. Beautiful. I don't know if it's going to dry glossy or not, but we'll see. All right, let me go put that in the dehydrator. Let me clean this out, and I'm going to come back. We're going to put the masking tape on one of those panels, and we're going to do a little paneling, and we'll see how that looks. All right, guys, I'm going to try and do this in the booth, and we're going to do one of these panels with dark aluminum. I'm going to use Post-it notes for masking. So let's see if I can do this. Not at my bench, but here at the booth. All right. Here we go. Push her in. See that? All right. Hold on, guys. I should use I have small Post-it notes. I should have grabbed them. But we'll try this. All right. There's another panel. Now we're going to do the other two here. Okay, I got mini Post-it notes. I should have grabbed them. But hey, we want to see what it looks like quickly. So look at that. I know I got all paint on my fingers. I'm not used to that. Gotta have clean fingers when I do my videos. Everything's gonna be perfect. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna go one across here and finish off this little panel. Don't need much here. We just want to test and see how it works over itself. All right, guys, forgive me if the camera's a little shaky. I'm in a weird position here. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. I was going to do a bunch of them, but let's just do the one. See how it looks. All right, I will keep this rubbed off with my shirt here so we don't have any fingerprints on it. And there we go. We will spray this and see how that looks. All right, guys, let me get the paint. Let me put it in the airbrush. I'll meet you right back here. All right, guys, let's try and do this close up. You know what? It might not work. Let me go to my normal angle here. Pull out a little bit. All right, let's try this. All right. Let's try this. Here we go. Hold on one second. Should I have my gloves on for this? It's not going to look different, I guess, until we peel it back, you know? But how great would this look for a multi-paneled up Gundam? That'd be pretty cool. I turned the air pressure way down on this, to like 10 psi. So we're just going to go across this gentle. And I think that's it. We'll let that sit. All right, let's let this dry. We'll peel this off when it's dry. I'll meet you back at the bench. We'll go over all the colors and we'll check out this panel. See you back at the bench. All right, my friends, welcome back to the bench. The results are in. Really nice. I'm kind of impressed. Pale burnt metal. Look at that. It's nice and even. It's smooth. This was it over a gloss. So no real difference. That's why I just stuck with the one primer, this black primer. Gold. Look at that. That is a very nice gold. I like this. This is a good looking gold. It's not gaudy looking at all. It's really natural looking. It doesn't have that shiny chrome look of gold, but a gold chrome. But I do like that. Here is copper. Look at that. Another nice metal look. This is it over white. And they're just about identical. So really this covers really well in its own right. It's not very transparent, I guess. So that's why it seems to look the same for whatever it goes over. So we'll put this aside and we'll just stick with these black ones. Here it is over a wing, and I want to show you how smooth it went on. This is like the wing that we're going to do the panel reveal with. All right, what do we have here? White, aluminum, very bright aluminum. Look at that. And this is regular, just aluminum. So let's go ahead and look at them side by side. Here is the white. Oh yeah, there's a difference. Probably look good if you do panels with all these different shades of aluminum. That would look really nice. All right, here's dark aluminum. Hold on. There it is. Let me show you it over white. Again, almost, you can almost see it, a difference here. We'll put that aside. Now here are the three. Right? White, regular, and dark. There's the three shades. All right. Steel. Great color. This is a great color. I love the titanium, the magnesiums. These are the metal colors I really do like. It looks like there's a texture there, but there actually isn't. The way the lighting looks on my ceiling, I'm guessing. Regular silver. How's that? Let's see if that looks like over like white. Oops, white aluminum or what? Aluminum. Oh yeah, there's a difference there. There's a really good base, I'm guessing, for candy colors. Duralumin. I call it Duralumin because somebody might say that, but this one actually has the full Duraluminum printed out. Now, many of these are close. Well, this is quite different from regular aluminum. Yeah, you can see it. It's got a whole different tone to it. But to get all of these, you're going to get some that are really close in shade. So, I mean, I would pick, you know, certain ones. You probably don't need every aluminum, you know what I mean? But these steel colors, and what is this one? Burnt iron. Check this out. Those are quite different. I mean, really different from the others. Dramatic. This is a great color. What was this? Burnt iron. Look at that. Is that an awesome color or what? It doesn't look like the kind of looks like it's going to be the same color as the spoon. Let me get one of my prime spoons. Hold on. Just out of reach. There you go. That's it. That's the spoon, and this is it sprayed over. Fantastic. That's a great color. Yeah, I like the steel. Those are the colors I like. I do like this gold. I like this pale burnt metal. All right, let's go ahead and see how this panel looks with the old Post-it notes as our masking. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now imagine if we did that, you know, a couple of panels here. Isn't that awesome? That looks great. I can imagine if you painted an aircraft with a couple of panels discolored and whatnot, it would just look like, look at that. It would just look like a photograph of an aircraft. Look at that. You don't have to panel line this because the black primer, and this is such a light paint, it actually looks like the panel lines are done. Look at that. Now that's a winner right there. That's regular aluminum, and this is dark aluminum. Yeah, that's a winner. Good trick, too, with the Post-it notes. Thank you, Vallejo, for that. Yeah, I'm blown away by this. That's why I keep holding it up. Not bad. I don't know which one I think I've done this one. This one's been sitting a while. So let's go ahead and do a masking test. It says if you're going to mask it, you have to put it over primer or else it's going to peel right off of plastic. So that's why we're going to go ahead. And this was a primer. Let's just put that on there tight. Yeah, it's not coming off. It's not even taking the shine off it. Put it right in there. Push it right in there. Look at that. Nope. No, she's pretty strong. Ooh, she's pretty durable. I don't remember if this was over gloss or the plastic. It doesn't matter. It's not coming off. So, yeah. Yep, make sure it's over a primer, and you shouldn't have a problem, obviously, because we did mask this off. I mean, granted, we use Post-it notes, which is a delicate way of masking something off. Good trick. Now, the real trick is to use a smaller Post-it note like this. Got these at the dollar store. See that? So this would have been better for this tiny wing, this smaller piece. But hey, you know what? You can take this and cut it up. But hey, it worked. I mean, it worked. That is a great looking piece right there. Anyway, let's draw this conclusion up now. It is good. I give it a thumbs up. I do like them. There's many colors to choose from. Again, they come in the sets that match what you're doing. If you want to do panels for aircrafts, is the one that I did. And then the one I bought. And then after that, you know, jet exhaust. They're pretty specific. But if you want to just get individual colors, I would pick one aluminum. You know, I would pick all these alternate colors, the steel and the pale burnt and the golds. And those are great. This burnt iron is a great color. Look at that. So yeah, I like them quite a bit. They're called Acrylic Metal Color Airbrush Colors. It says it twice there for some reason. And a thumbs up for me. I'm not a big acrylic guy, but these do perform well. They go on well. They clean up nice. Speaking of cleanup, this is this stuff I use after every time I've airbrushed. I did it between the shots now. You saw my fingers had all that silver on it, or whatever color it was spraying. Yeah, you guys have to get this. I'll put a link below. I've already gone through one jug from last year. It takes a year to go through a jug. I don't even think this is $8 on Prime, and it shows up free shipping. And this will last you probably the year. For me, it was about a year, and I airbrush constantly. Obviously, you guys see every time I'm airbrushing, and I'm airbrushing off the air too. So yeah, this fast orange stuff is just fantastic. And put that aside. So yeah, I recommend that. I'll put that in the link below. Also, these are still on sale. The 0.3 is $89, and the 0.2 is $85. Now, the prices go up and down every day with Amazon. It's tricky. But I'm going to put the link below because an absolute incredible price for this airbrush. I paid $120 about 3 years ago, and that seems to be where they land, about $120. And I don't even know if that includes shipping or not. If you throw in the shipping, you're going even more. So to be in the $80 range for these is incredible. Still one of my top 2 airbrushes, top 2, top 3. I just love this thing. And look at it. It looks like the day I got it, and I use this all the time. It's at least 3 years old. Look at that. So yeah, parts are easy to get. I haven't needed any yet, but it's great. It's got a Mac valve, a stopper in the back. It's great. I love this airbrush. It's great. One of my favorites of all time. And one more quick message. I don't know who asked, but somebody asked me if I could recommend a seafoam green, and I just happen to have seafoam metallic green. I say green, but it's just seafoam. It's in my Mecha Empire lineup. There you see it right there. Seafoam metallic. Gundam Pros, I believe, has this in stock. A beautiful color. This is actually a car color. It's more in a greenish hue in person. I can see on the camera it's a little blue, but in person it's more in the green range of colors. But whoever was asking about that, here you go. Here is my seafoam metallic from my own personal paint line, which is an enamel. It goes on, brushes on good, sprays on good. Anyway, guys, that is it for today's test. Don't forget to stick around later this week. We're going to be testing air compressor. And with that, I'm going to try to gift one out. I think when I say the other word, it seems to be picking up an algorithm, and people keep bothering you people saying you won when I haven't done anything yet. Don't give your information to anybody. I'll send you a personal email with my name signed in it, Robert. And that's how you know it was me. We'll go back and forth. And I won't ask you for shipping or any of that garbage. I'm not going to charge anybody for shipping. If somebody's charging you something, it's not me. So use that as a tip there. I can see Pikachu peeking out right there. There he is. Anyway, guys, that is it. Don't forget, please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Many more tests to come. Please join my Patreon. I'll put the link right at the top where I answer your questions directly. I got a bunch of new subscribers to my Patreon this week, and I got a few questions. So I want you guys to know I'll be answering your questions within the week, and I'll put up personal videos for you and answer your questions directly. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless. Thank you for sticking around. We'll see you in the next video.